Hey there, I'm Veritech, the host of The Guardians. Because of the hype surrounding the launch, and the many projects all of us hosts are working on in preparation for that, we won't be streaming our normal episode of the podcast. In its place, I'd like to offer you a short quick hits of this week in Overwatch community to quench your thirst instead. The official launch is at midnight GMT on the 24th, so check your clocks and calendars to see when that actually is for you. It's at 5 PM on the 23rd for me. Coca-Cola is also running an Overwatch launch event party at many locations across North America on Sunday, May 22nd. It will feature all of the game's cinematics and animated shorts released up until this point, with the potential for a few surprises. There will also be exclusive merchandise handed out to those in attendance. Make sure you head on over to Google to look up the event page and seek out the closest launch party to you. Blizzard also released an infographic detailing all of the data compiled during the open beta. More than 9.7 million players from 190 countries logged over 4.9 billion minutes played. That's over 9,380 years played, folks. There were over 37 million matches completed, 9 million payloads successfully delivered, and 326 million Bastion units successfully destroyed. The average match length for each of the game modes varied between 6 and 9 minutes. All in all, it was a very successful open beta week, and Blizzard is extremely thankful to everyone that participated. In the general news and community, there was a new animated short release this week entitled Dragons. Dragons explores the history of conflict between the scions of the Shimada clan, Hanzo and Genji. In this episode, we follow Hanzo as he returns to the siblings' family home in Hanamura once again to seek redemption. Only this time he finds himself confronted by the ghosts of the past. Now, there were a couple times during this animated short where I was just in absolute awe of just the amount of effort Blizzard is putting into hyping this game up. There was just damage going on between Hanzo and Genji as they're fighting, and once the game launches, you'll see that that damage actually transfers over into the level of Hanamura. So it's absolutely amazing the amount of effort they're putting into this, and I can't wait for the next one, which coincidentally is going to be on the 22nd, and it is entitled Hero. Now, Hero follows the masked vigilante Soldier 76 on a personal mission to Dorado, where he's set to investigate the illegal activities of the Los Muertos gang, but an unexpected complication threatens to compromise his objective. Now, this is the fourth and final animated short for this season. The words to focus on for this season. So Blizzard is going to be probably releasing these in chunks, and it's going to be totally awesome to see what they do in the future. Now, there is a little bit of, I wouldn't say controversy, more a stir in the community. There were some threads that got put up on Reddit, and people have been discussing it on social media. A French theater that is participating in the Coca-Cola launch event accidentally slipped up and put in their announcement, that there were going to be lots of events and cinematics and announcements, including new heroes, and everyone went, "Oh, new heroes, really?" So you might see names like Sombra, Athena, Doomfist, Soundquake even, thrown around in these posts. Now, Blizzard has come out and said they are not launching with any more than the 21 heroes and 12 maps that were already in the game. It would upset the balance of the game, and they worked really hard during the open and closed betas both to really balance the game for the players so that it was going to be the most enjoyable experience. So throwing a new hero right on launch would not be wise. However, Blizzard has been known to kind of red herring. They did it with Heroes of the Storm. They announced characters and then released them months later, so that very well might be a possibility. We could be seeing a new hero announced on Sunday or Monday of next week. So keep your eyes peeled to social media for that. There was also a new comic released this week, entitled Mission Statement, starring Farah. The comic opens with her squad having been dispatched to deal with the Anubis artificial intelligence program going rogue. In response, the AI had begun targeting humans for elimination. As the squad is deciding what to do, Farah's captain spots a man in trouble. Instead of jumping in to help him, Farah states that the mission takes priority over all else. As she is conveying this thought, an Omnic that was dispatched with them begins to be infiltrated by the corrupted AI program and turns on the squad, with all of the other Omnics and droids in the area following suit immediately after. In the ensuing scuffle, Farah's squad captain is mortally wounded, and she is tasked with continuing on in a leadership role. With the help of a very crafty rookie squad mate, they are able to shut down the Anubis program and all affected robotic units, and the comic ends with the rookie asking Farah what happened to the captain. Upon hearing of his death, the squad mate informs Farah that she is his captain now. There was also an Agents Activating event that occurred today in Hollywood, Paris, and Busan. Gigantic Tracer and Genji action figures sprung up in crowded tourist locations in those cities to commemorate the impending launch of the game. They were quite impressive, and it gives me hope for the possibility of more official Overwatch merchandise possibly launching in the future. Hey, a guy can dream, right? The 21 days of the Overwatch Deviant Art Community Spotlight also continued this week. This week, they focused on Diva, Lucio, Junkrat, Mei, Soldier 76, Reinhardt, and Zarya. Some of them look absolutely stunning, so I'd recommend you go check them out. You can go look at those if you go to the Play Overwatch Twitter account and just scroll down a little bit. You'll see the most recent one. So that just about covers it for this week. Make sure to tune in next week as we'll be streaming the episode live from Esports Arena in sunny Santa Ana, California, while we attend the Agents Rising tournament. So we'll see you then. In the meantime, enjoy playing tons of Overwatch once the game releases. And the world could always use more heroes.